The bell above the door chimed as I pushed through, the familiar scent of stale beer and cigarettes washing over me. It was a Friday night, and the Rusty Nail was buzzing with the usual crowd. I took a seat at the bar, the worn leather cool against my skin. "Vodka soda," I told the bartender, my voice barely audible above the din of chatter and laughter. The clinking of glasses, the murmur of conversations, the rhythmic thump of music, it was all comfortingly familiar. This bar was my sanctuary, a place to unwind after a long week. Tonight, however, a strange unease prickled at the edges of my calm. I couldn't shake off the feeling of being watched, of eyes on me. My gaze darted to the mirror behind the bar, scanning the room. Men in crumpled suits huddled together, their laughter loud and boisterous. A couple in the corner, their heads bent close together in intimate conversation. And then I saw him, sitting alone at a table by the window, nursing a beer. His eyes, a piercing blue, met mine in the mirror. A shiver ran down my spine. There was something about his gaze that was both alluring and disconcerting. He was undeniably attractive, with rugged features and a charmingly crooked smile. But beneath that charm, I sensed a darkness, a hunger that set me on edge. I quickly averted my eyes, my heart pounding uncomfortably in my chest. "Vodka soda, right?" His voice, smooth and deep, startled me. He was standing beside me now, his presence commanding attention. He gestured to the vacant stool next to me. "Mind if I?" His nearness was both exhilarating and terrifying. Against my better judgment, I found myself nodding. What harm could a little conversation do? He introduced himself as Mark, and soon we were lost in conversation. He was witty, engaging, and disarmingly easy to talk to. We talked about our lives, our dreams, our fears. For a while, I forgot my initial unease, lulled into a false sense of security. "You have beautiful eyes," he murmured, reaching out to touch my hand. As our fingers brushed, a jolt ran through me. Unlike anything I'd ever experienced, the world around me dissolved into a dizzying kaleidoscope of colors and images. I saw Mark, his face contorted in a mask of rage, his hands gripping a knife. And then I saw myself, lying lifeless on the floor, my eyes staring vacantly at the ceiling. The vision vanished as quickly as it had come, leaving me shaken and breathless. I recoiled from Mark, my heart pounding in my chest. Fear, cold and sharp, pierced through the haze of his charm. My instincts screamed at me to run, to get as far away from this man as possible. "Are you okay?" Mark asked, his brow furrowed in concern. But I didn't answer. I grabbed my purse and without a word fled into the night. The cool night air hit me like a slap, helping to clear my head. I could hear him calling after me, but I didn't dare look back. I ran until my lungs burned and my legs screamed for mercy. Reaching my apartment, I fumbled with my keys, my hands trembling. Safe inside, I leaned against the door, my breath coming in ragged gasps. The vision, so vivid, so horrifying, replayed in my mind's eye. I had been so close. Later, as I lay huddled beneath my blankets, fear still gnawing at my insides, I couldn't shake off the chilling certainty that the man in the bar, the man with the charming smile and the piercing blue eyes, was not who he seemed. And for the first time that night, I allowed myself to acknowledge a terrifying truth. My night out hadn't just gone wrong, it had almost cost me my life.